everyone, and welcome to Politics Today here on Channels Television. I'm Shehu Okinbale. Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the program. Before we go into the major stories of the day, because I have on the program today lined up two very interesting guests that I will be discussing some very, very interesting stories with. But before we go into all that, let me give you an update on some of the major political stories during the week. Well, the reconciliation process in the PDP seems to be going smoothly, at least with what we have seen so far in the party. The Muazu-led party, the PDP, seems to be having a headway, considering the fact that, as he promised or said, that he's going to bring together some key members of the party who are aggrieved. Well, some of the people who are aggrieved really gave a tough time to the former leader of the party, the chairman of the party, were governors. But this time around, we've seen governors of the PDP calling at the Wadata office of the party in Abuja, one of which is the governor of Kogi State. And now we saw during the week also the governor of Delta State, Emmanuel Uduaghan, also called at the office of the PDP in Abuja. Now, some of the pictures that we're seeing now is that courtesy visit that the governor of Kogi paid to the office of the PDP in Abuja. It may be a courtesy visit, but it definitely shows a sign that the same governors who gave the former PDP chairman some tough time are the ones who are showing the Alhaji Muazu some love. The leadership train of the party called at Sokoto to formally welcome Alhaji Taiwo Bafarawa to the fold. That appears to be a very great step indeed for the party. Well, away from the ruling party to the opposition party, the APC, the party's registration started off on the 5th of February 2014. But the party says it will extend the registration process by another 2 days. That means that instead of the process, the registration ending on the 10th, it will now end on the 12th of February 2014. The process went on fine across the country, except in Rivers State, where the party claims one person may have been killed in the process. Well, the PDP has criticized the process, saying the APC's method is foul and designed to cause confusion to Nigerians ahead of the 2015 elections. Well, and that's it for some of the major stories that we're following in the weekend. We hope to see more updates on these particular stories. Now, let's go into the major story of the day. Well, there were three major opposition parties which formed the APC. Well, ABGA was part of it, only a faction of it, which one can say 3.5 or 4 major parties that formed the APC. But this time around, the All Nigeria's People's Party, ANPP, was one of the major opposition parties which joined forces with the ACN and the CPC to form the APC. One man who was very pivotal to that particular measure was the former governor of Kano State, Alhaji Ibrahim Shekarau. This time around, Alhaji Ibrahim Shekarau has criticized the leadership of the APC, saying that for several months after the party emerged, they've not really sorted out the issue of leadership across the state, in the world, in the local government. And that is one of the major reasons why he said he defected from the APC to the PDP. That appears to be a very big blow to the opposition party, which says it's eyeing to unseat the ruling PDP from prominence, and in 2015 it hopes to take over the presidency from the PDP. How that will eventually turn out, well, time, I guess, will tell. But you remember that Alhaji Ibrahim Shekarau actually was the presidential candidate of the ANPP. Now that he is in with the PDP, what is the future for this man whose presence as a politician in the north is not just a very strong one, but a great one, according to some experts? I'll be joined by Ibrahim Shekarau from our Abuja studio as we discuss the defections in the APC and now the PDP, what the future has in store for him. Thank you for joining us on Politics Today. Tonight, Ibrahim Shekarau. All right, let me start by asking you, now that you are in the PDP, one will, of course, we want to ask the question, the major reason why you left is because of leadership, as you mentioned, during the former inauguration or former announcement of your defection to the PDP. People may be asking the question that it appears you are not even patient at all, and the fact that you were a major personality in that particular merger process, that you are not patient enough for the party before you took that decision to move to the PDP. What would you have to say to that?
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure talking to you. You are perfectly correct that I was a very major player in the process of the merger exercise. I led the 21-man committee of the ANPP for the merger. 89 of us, consisting of 21 from ANPP, 21 from ACN, 21 from CPC, and 21 from ABGA, and 5 from DPP that joined us at a very late stage. We worked for about 5 months and produced what today is called APC, with its constitution, with its manifesto. We had a very great vision when we produced and midwife the APC. Unfortunately, our vision is not being realized because what we want to establish is what people call internal democracy, fairness, a situation whereby we